So, hi guys, what's up? Jal Sananda Vanakkam. Vanakkam, my friend, Vanakkam, Vanakkam. Hi Naveen. Don't write on the screen, it becomes difficult. Aniru, don't write on screen. Yeah, Vinod? Yeah. Once again. Whiteboard I can't see anywhere. I mean more. Disable annotation for others. Yeah, done. No, I've done it. It's okay. I've done it. Okay, now see. So it says ethics and terms of audit engagement. The chapter name is what? Ethics. Ethics and terms of audit engagement. Ethics and terms of audit engagement. Let's understand word by word. Ethics. You people are English medium student. You have studied in English. Correct? What does ethics means? Ethics. Please write in the chat. No speaking. I'm muting everyone. Everybody. Your values. Your morals. Yeah. That is ethics. Equality in my land. Eh? What is this equality in my land? Okay. Now, for example, when I talk about ethics, so imagine you guys are the or principles, yeah, principles, rules, regulations. Correct, correct, correct. Now, people who are attending that face-to-face class, okay. Now, there are so many footwears. I don't know where is ladies' washroom, but gents' washroom is down in the restaurant, right? There are so many footwears. My footwear was not good, okay. It has been toned. I saw very nice pair of shoes every day. I am stealing one pair of shoes, bringing my old pair of shoes, putting it there, wearing it new shoes. Now you tell me, are my principles like is somebody teaching me to steal? Tell me. No. Our families have taught us very basic principle of honesty. Of what guys? Honesty. You have to be sincere. You have to be honest. So ethics are your moral values, your principles. Okay. Now, if you see somebody on the street, okay, who met with an accident, your mother has told you not to talk with a stranger. Mama told me not be talking to the stranger. Stranger, stranger, stranger. No talking, no talking. Okay. You saw somebody on the street, he or she met with an accident. You tell me, will you not help him or her? Yes or no? You'll help him. Did somebody told you? Have somebody taught you to do all this? Is there a fast track crash course batch for ethics? For honesty? No, sir. It is inculcated, it is inhibited into our system. It is your state of mind, it is your state of mind. Okay, it is from the heart, correct. Understood the background? Now we talk from the perspective of auditor. Now listen, auditor. Now Understand now? When we talk about auditor, can I audit my father ka company? No. Correct? Why, sir? Father is your relative. Your independence is getting affected. So law mein they have clearly said no. In auditor chapter, you will learn in law, section 141, subsection 3, where it says if your relative is a director in the company, you can't audit. They have clearly said no. Okay, it is law. Now the next part, my father-in-law. Can I audit my father-in-law ka company? Tell me. Yes. As per law, it is not prohibited. Obviously, you can go and do the audit of your father-in-law. Okay. But look at my face. Okay. Now tell me, if my father-in-law is doing fraud, if my father-in-law is doing fraud, look at my face and tell me, will I ever tell to public that my father-in-law is doing fraud there? Tell me, guys, tell me. No, sir. Sir, if you tell that, you will have a problem. Problem of night. Are dinner problem. You'll have a dinner problem there. So I will not tell. Correct? So law says, boss, you can do it. But my morals, my principles, my ethics, my state of mind says ethically it is wrong, sir. Because somewhere your independence will be affected. But somewhere your independence will be affected. Somewhere your independence will be affected. Understood what is ethics? Now, terms of audit engagement. Now, what does terms means here? Terms. Terms basically means conditions. Okay, understand the story. Okay, I am a client. You guys are the auditor. Okay, you guys are the auditor. You became CA. I called you, bro. You have to audit my company. You said, sir, okay, let's meet and discuss. So we met at Starbucks. We were discussing. Okay, we were discussing. So you asked me, sir, how many companies you have? I said, I have a single company only. Sir, do you have any branches? I said, yeah, I have a branch in Chennai. I have a branch in Coimbatore. I have a branch in Bangalore. I have a branch in Chandigarh. I have a branch in London, in Paris, in France. Okay, Paris and France the same. I have in Nagaland. I have in Uganda. I have in Alaska also. Okay. So you get overexcited. You got overexcited. Okay, across the world. Yeah, it's a widespread business of us. Widespread. Now, you told me, sir. Okay, now you're saying, sir. Okay, I listen to you now. Now you listen. Sir, we will audit local branch. Okay, I mean we will audit the entire company. So we'd like to visit your local branch also and foreign branch also. And you will give me access to all the persons. You will give me all information, all explanation. Okay, sir, these are my term sheets. Fees would be 5 lakh rupees. Please sign it. I tell you, yes, yeah. Listen, it is my company. I don't have problem with 5 lakh rupees. I will give you 5 lakh rupees. Okay, what is 5 lakh? Peanuts. I'll give you. Take it. But you can go and visit local branch. I have no problem. No problem. But BUT. But is what? BUT. You will not go to London. No. You will not go to Uganda. You tell me, guys, do you had a right to go to London and Uganda? Did you have a right? As an auditor, do you have a right to check the books of branch? Yes. बालाजी सिंह उसका बाप भी नहीं रोक सकता. Balaji, behave yourself. You are everybody's at home. You can't use such a language. Okay. Client is saying no. I will not allow you. I will not allow you. I will not allow you. Now you tell me what to do. Client is saying that I will not allow you. You are at the Starbucks discussing with the client. What you should do? Very good, Hari. Very good, very good, very good. Hari is correct. Sir, you will reject the audit. Sir, you go your way, I go my way, skyway, highway. Don't accept the audit. Stop auditing. No, Surya, you're wrong. See, we are not the auditors yet. We are discussing with the client, right? We are discussing the terms. So, if there's a problem in the terms, and start only, boss. We can't get into a relation, bro. No, no, no. We can't. It will not work out, bro. So, we will not accept only. Understood? Somebody wrote qualified opinion also. That is also wrong. Reason being because, see, when do you give qualified opinion? When you are the auditor of the company. Here we are at the Starbucks discussing the future, discussing the terms. Okay. So, all these things we will study in this chapter. Have you understood the name of the chapter? Done. Now, my first answer is explain ethics. Ethics means moral principles which govern the person's behavior or his way of conducting an activity. Now, I give you two words, okay, two words. You need to listen and tell me the first word, what you get from your heart on hearing the name, okay, on hearing the name. Ratan Tata, late Ratan Tata. What do you get from your heart? Legacy creator, philanthropist, okay. Goat. Great business person, correct, correct. Ethical, unethical. Sir, ethical God. Ethical, correct? Another name. Gautam Adani. Tell me guys, Gautam Adani. Modi ji, I am not saying this Vignesh, Kavya, Santosh. I am not saying all this, sir. Modi ji. Unethical, right? So how did you came to know whether they're ethical or unethical? Did you met them? No. Did you spoke to them? No. Did you check their work? No. The way of their doing business, the society, the market, the environment around us talk such. So ethical means basically the moral principle which govern the person's behavior or his way of conducting an activity. It basically deals with the moral principles. It is a state of mind. It is a state of mind to act and perform as per the moral principles. So it is your mind. Okay. Like imagine you saw 10,000 rupees have fallen from somebody's wallet, right? Normal people who come from a very good family, okay, like very decent family, if you are seeing that somebody's wallet mein se money has been fallen, what do? You will take the money and give it back to him, right? So it is a state of mind. You will not take the money and go back home, okay? I am talking about normal people. It is something which comes from an individual intrinsically, that is within. It has to be inculcated in the habit of an individual, like our parents, our grandparents, they have taught us you have to be honest, you have to be sincere, not do anything wrong with anybody, okay? So this is the definition of ethics, very rare in the exam, but they can test you on the definition in the MCQ, okay? Now, why do we need professional ethics? Why do we need professional ethics? See, because when we do business, a lot of times there are certain aspects which affects our business, okay? Like you must have learned in your economics, competition is there, but healthy competition should be there. It's ethic. Okay. Now imagine Swiggy, Zomato. There are two competitors. Bipology. Like we have monopoly, we have bipoly also. Ola, Uber, bipoly is there. Correct. Now monopoly means single and bipoly means two people. Swiggy and Zomato are strong competitor to each other. Now when they are doing business, you tell me, is Swiggy bad mouthing anything about Zomato or vice versa? Zomato bad mouthing anything about Swiggy or Swiggy putting some cockroaches or some chemical in the food of Zomato? Are they stopping the workers of Zomato in between? No, 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 you will not go. No, no, no. No. Why? Sir, ethics. Ethics, ethics. Ethics. That's ethical. Morality. Okay? Now, professional ethics are based on your morality. The government, the clients, the employees, investors, the business community have tremendous trust in the services rendered by chartered accountants. Like people trust us, right? Now people trust us, so we will give our best, sir, because lot of people value my signature. Because of my signature on the audit report, they will invest in the company. Because of my signature, government will give subsidy, sir. So okay, bank will give loans, sir. So my signature is very important. The purpose of audit, that's assurance engagement, is to enhance the confidence, which I gave you by example right now. Professional ethics seek the protected interests of the profession as a whole and act as a shield that enables the CAs to a common respect, because people salute us, sir. The value the society gives a chartered accountants, you are the most ethical people. I'm talking about books. Huh? Practical life, I don't know. Whether you are a CA in service, like if you're doing a job, or you are in practice, like a practicing CA, holding certificate of practice, has to abide by the ethical behavior. Abide means you have to follow the ethical behavior. Any deviation from ethical responsibilities will bring disciplinary action against the CAs. So if you're unethical, ICI will take an action against you because you were unethical there. Okay. So question number 1 and question number 2. Cool. We move on to 3, then you read 1, 2, 3 together. Important question, exam question. It has come in the exam also. Principle based approach versus rule based approach. Understand? Principle based approach versus rule based approach. Ethical guidance may follow two things. One is principle based approach, other one is rule based approach. Principle based approach, rule based approach. Okay. Every time you have to follow ethics. You are a chartered accountant, whether you are a CA in service or whether you are a CA in practice, every time you have to follow the ethics. Okay. Now listen. Principle based approach, rule based approach. Principle based approach, rule based approach. Rule means basically law. Law, basically law. Okay. As per law. Okay. I cannot audit my father-in-law ka company. Is that clear? Correct? So you can't audit. That's clear. Oh, sorry. My father company I can't audit, but my father-in-law ka company I can audit. Right? My father ka company I can't audit. It is written in law, Companies Act. My father-in-law, nowhere it is written, I can definitely audit. So my rule says, sir, you can do the audit. My rule says. But my heart, my principle, my moral values, you tell me, do they allow you to do the audit? Tell me. No, sir. No. My friend, my bestie, my best friend call me, AB, come on, do the audit of my company. Rule says you can do the audit. But will your heart, your judgment, your moral, your principle, your ethics, does it allow you? We are diaper friends, guys. We are diaper friends. No, Balaji, no, you can't do. Why? Your independence will get affected. What will get affected? Your independence will get affected. So when we talk about ethics, we follow both principle based approach also, rule based approach also. Principle based approach also, rule based approach also. Principle based approach requires compliance with the spirit of ethics. It requires the accountants, basically professional accountants means both CA in service and CA in practice, should exercise professional judgment in every situation. Like you should see, like as a common person, as a normal layman, is it right or is it wrong? Okay, principle based approach. Jumbo is asking, what is the name? Jambo. Sir, how rules knows we are friends or relatives? My friend, if some, see, one second. I am teaching you what is there in the law, in the book. If you jump a signal, if you jump a signal, it is a law. You missed it. You killed somebody. You met with an accident, you killed somebody there. You went to your home. CCTVs were not there. Somebody saw you. You will be liable for penalty. Police people will come. They trace your vehicle number and they will take you. Rule it is. Now, when you are an auditor, you have to give a statement that I am not disqualified and I am independent of the entity. What does independent of the entity mean? That I have no relation with the entity. I do not know the directors of the company. See, practically people do, like friend, audit, father-in-law company, they do it. But what I am teaching you, which is what is written in the book. Book says you can't. Okay? Jambo? Rule-based approach follows clearly established rules, what is given in the law. It is rigid, it is very strict. You can't break the rule and may not be possible to deal in every situation relying upon the rules. That means you have to follow both rule-based approach also and principle-based approach also. When you follow ethics, you follow both rule-based approach also and principle-based approach also. Clear this much? Read question 1, 2, 3 now. 1, 2, 3 from the screen. If you have notes, or else from the screen. Read everybody. Question 2.4. One second. I hope everybody has read. Professional ethics seeks the protected interest of the entire profession. See, if one CA is doing wrong things and if there are no ethics, so everybody would be doing wrong things and people will doubt the integrity of the chartered accountants. Today we are so respected. Why? Because we follow ethics. I mean, as per books it is written that we follow ethics. So it serves as a guide to the entire profession. It protects the entire profession. Okay. Now, next answer says, what are the fundamental principles of professional ethics? What are the fundamental principles of professional ethics? So fundamental means you have to follow, you have to follow, you have to follow every time. The code here is what? OIPCC. What is the code here? OIPCC. OIPCC. First, let me just explain you what it is, then we will read from the content. O is what? Objectivity. I is about integrity. What is I? I is about integrity. O, objectivity. I, integrity. P is professional behavior. Objectivity, integrity, professional behavior. C, professional competence and due care. Professional competence and due care. And one more C is what? Confidentiality. One more C is what? Confidentiality. So guys, the code is OIPCC. O is objectivity, I is integrity, P is professional behavior, C is competence and due care, one more C is confidentiality. Again, objectivity, integrity, professional behavior, competence and due care. Again we do OIPCC, objectivity, integrity, professional behavior, competence and due care. Now let's understand one by one, okay? So you need to understand the meaning of the term because they will test you in the 1 mark ka question, like 4 mark mein they will ask you 1 or they can test you in MCQ also. They can test you in MCQ also. O, what is O? Objectivity. So objectivity is basically like when you're auditing a client, you can't be biased, you can't favor, you have to exercise proper professional judgment. You can't favor one person. Like for example, I was auditing one company. There I saw daters ka list. In data ka list, I saw a lot of data are there. In that list, imagine Nelson was there. Nelson being my student. So company was making a provision there. When company was making provision, they were making 50% provision for everybody. I said, no, for Nelson do one thing. I know this guy. Put 10% only. He'll pay. Now, over all the daters, auditor chose one dater. He preferred one dater. I was what? I was bias, favorism. So it requires the auditor not to compromise the professional judgment because of biasness, or because of conflict of interest, or because of undue influence. Now what is undue influence? I'll explain you this. Now imagine I was auditing Mukesh Ambani company, okay? No relation, imagine, okay? Long time ago. I was auditing Mukesh Ambani company, so you know, Isha. So she was my ex. So I used to come to office every day. Now, I have no relation with Mukesh Ambani. I was doing my audit, okay? Focus person, principle, moral, ethics. Isha came once. She said, hi. Oh, you are AV, sir? Yeah. First time chartered accountant. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Hello. We started talking. Slowly, we exchanged numbers. Then we started chatting. Long messages. Night, okay. Then we became good friends. We became friends. Good friends. Best friends. Besties. Okay. So then we ultimately got into a relation. Okay. Now, officially we are not engaged. Officially she is not my wife. Officially, Mukesh is not my father nor my father-in-law. Like, I was auditing. Now I saw Mukesh Ambani is doing fraud. My morals, my ethics, my principles, my judgment. Look at my face and tell me, will I report that fraud? I don't have a relation with Mukesh Ambani, okay? Will I report? Yes or no? No, sir. Why, sir? My Objectivity got compromised, na? Under influence. Imagine Isha came to me and said, A, B, A, B, A, B. What are you doing? I said, I'm making the audit report of your father. She asked, what's your opinion? I said, nonsense it is. Full fraud they are doing. Adverse opinion. She came and sat at my lap, on my lap. A, B, A, B. Now what is it? Huh, boys? What it is? What it is? Gutter, 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 gutter. Gutter, 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 gutter. Sir, objectivity got compromised. Boys getting in mood, shut up and concentrate on the answer. Sir, objectivity got getting compromised. Okay. It requires a professional accountant. Oh, boss, one second. I will not do this. Okay. I have my ethics, the morals, the principles, the rules. Okay. I will not do this. I will give whatever is correct opinion. I will not get influence. What I am teaching? Whatever is written in the book. Practical life different. Okay. It requires a professional accountant shall not undertake a professional activity if there is a circumstance or a relationship, I and Isha, that which influences the accountant ka judgment about that activity, like audit. It is affecting my audit opinion. Guys, have you understood objectivity? I hope you will never forget objectivity. Okay. O, objectivity. I, integrity. Sir, auditor should be like me, honest, sincere and straightforward towards his work. He came to know about the fraud, he should report to the members. In case if there is a fraud, you need to report to CG also. Whatever the rule is, you have to follow. So professional accountant should be like me, honest, sincere and straightforward in all his professional and business relationship. A business relationship, he should not be associated with the reports, returns, communication or information where the accountant believes that the information contains materially false or misleading statement. If I know that it is a wrong statement, lying, they are lying in the book, sir, I should not be associated with them. So integrity refers to honesty, sincerity. Okay. Now, Jambu is asking, sir, if she becomes officially a wife. It hurts in hearts. Valentine month going on. What have you asked? She is asking, sir, if she becomes officially your wife, then your audit will become void. It pains. Yeah. I can't do audit. No? If she becomes my wife, then relative, I can't do audit then. Yeah, it's okay. She went. You know the two kids of Piramal. One mine. I'm happy that she's happy. No, you can't audit any company. Chas company holding, associate, subsidiary of such holding. Huh? See, understand, those are examples. Jambo, if those are not practical, I think those are examples. If I get married to her, I can't become the auditor. But before marriage, I can complete the audit, and then later on I have to withdraw. Na, marriage will happen. Marriage is not one-time event. Na? You have to carry forward the event forever of your life. Now you are a married person. Your wife ka company it is. You can't audit ultimately. Okay. O is objectivity, I is integrity. Okay. P, professional behavior. Boys, professional accountant shall not knowingly engage in any employment, occupation, or activity that might impair the integrity, the objectivity or reputation of the entire profession. Like we should do audit, we should give consultancy, accounting services. Now, there was a guy called as Nelson. He became chartered accountant. He started doing bar dance, bar mein dance, pole dance. He was doing pole dance. Now, somebody asked, the client's customer come, he was doing the pole dance. He said, sir, you want to do the audit? I will get the audit done, sir. You want to file the ITR? I will get the ITR file. So the customer asks, who are you? Sir, I am a CA. Yeah, yeah. KSA, KSA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 5 lights, 5 lights. Yeah, yeah, yeah. First attempt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the person saying, oh, you are CA? Hey, she, CA people. She, no value only. Who will CA community? Bad person. Bad, bad, bad. 1 second. Because of Nelson, the entire community name is getting spoiled. So his behavior is not professional. His behavior is not professional. So it says, because of you, boss, chartered accountant, because of you, you should not hamper, you should not hamper the reputation of the entire profession. One more example, Surya. Surya was eve teasing girls and Surya was also eve teasing boys. Oh, confused person. I know it is allowed in India, but decide na, girl or a boy. Confused person. So the boy ka father complained to police. Police came and took Surya. Surya, come in the sunrise and then I will take you to sunset. People took. The police guys took him. He was standing in the lockup. You know the bars are there. He was standing like this. Yeah. So the Havaldar, okay, the mama, the police guy asked him, what Ray? Huh? What do you do? So Surya says, I am a chartered accountant. Yeah, yeah. KSA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 5 lights building. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Batch B. Okay. So from there, another police guy says, these CA people, full confused only. The first guy asks, what crime you did? So the other guy from there, I am telling you this CA people, they're full confused only. He was eve teasing girls also, he was teasing boys also. So the wife of father complained. The first guy, Arey, Juban Kesri. Obviously, full day you are in class only. Morning 8 a.m. you come, you go in the evening. A full day you are in the class. No time to decide. Full books mein you are there. Obviously, full CA ka community is bad only. Now 1 second. Because of Surya, the entire community ka name is getting spoiled. It is giving bad mouthing to the profession, right? It is not professional behavior. So you should work in a way that you don't discredit. You don't discredit the entire profession. Okay. O, objectivity. I, integrity. B, professional behavior. C, competence and due care. Sir, please don't mention Surya. Then Jyotika will get angry. I'm sorry, Surya. I'm sorry, Jyotika. I'm so sorry. I will don't mention. Okay. All the best. Happy Valentine's week. All the best. Now, professional competence and due care. So, what is competence and due care? Boss, when you are a chartered accountant, you have to perform the work with proper profession, proper diligence, and proper due care. Like I am a chartered accountant. I wrote my article. Boss, go and finalize the balance sheet. Get me the report. I will sign. Without me checking, I have signed the audit report. So I was grossly negligent. I did not check anything. So I did not exercise due diligence. So what it is? Sir, you have broken the principle of competence and due care. A professional accountant should follow the principle of professional competence and due care, which requires an accountant to act diligently and as per the technical and professional standards. Diligently includes responsibility to act carefully, thoroughly, and on timely basis. That is professional competence and due care. You have to use your brain. Objectivity, integrity, professional behavior, professional competence and due care. Last one, confidentiality. Boss, the information obtained by the professional accountant from one client should not be disclosed to the another client. Logical it is. I was auditing Taj group of hotels and also I was auditing Oberoi group of hotels. So Taj ka whatever information I had, I gave it to Taj. I gave it to Oberoi. Oberoi ka whatever information I had, I gave it to Taj. Okay. So which principle I have breached, sir? I breached the principle of confidentiality. Boys, you need to answer. Things from one house, I am informing to other house. It is not our job. Whose job it is? Who does it? Who does it? Ah, girls, ladies, aunties, yeah. We will not do it, right? Sorry, girls. Yeah, but one second. If it is required by law, law tells you to give the information about that company, then you have to give. Law is Godfather, sir, Godfather. Number two, permitted by the client or the employer. If you are a practicing CA, like imagine I was auditing Reliance, Mukesh Ambani called me and said, "Okay, boss, bank people will call you, AB. Just tell them the margin calculation. How do we calculate GP?" So now GP is a confidential data. I informed to the banker. I gave confidential information to the banker. Have I contravened the principle of confidentiality? Tell me. No, sir, no. Why? Because client has permitted. Imagine I was working in Reliance as a CA in service. I was working in Reliance. Now, when I was working in Reliance as a CA in service, Mukesh, same story. Mukesh Ambani called me. AB, bank people will call you. You just explain them gross margin. I explained. Did I contravene any principle of confidentiality? Did I breach the principle of confidentiality? No, sir. No, because employer permitted. So exceptions are three: required by law, permitted by client, permitted by law. So my five principles are there, guys: OIPCC, objectivity, integrity, professional behavior, competence, and due care. Okay. Do this, then we will do the questions. Read question number 4. Done. Impair the integrity basically means harm the integrity of the profession. Deviation from real life, see, we follow confidentiality, sometimes we follow integrity, professional competence, obviously we follow these principles. 90% we follow, 10% obviously, yeah, somewhere some people may not follow. Done. Now hold on. So people who are doubting, let's do the question from the actual paper. September ka paper. Jal Sananda, later on I will explain, first you understand. Okay, Saranya, I will see what to be done for that. Answer fourth. The answer is B, professional competence and due care. Because here you are supposed to perform the duties correctly. You are saying you don't have time. That means you are not doing it duties properly. It is competence and due care. You are not taking proper care of your work. Okay. September ka paper it is. Four mark ka answer. September paper. Okay. Answer this B question. CAP is a professional accountant service in terms of the employment and professional relationship with the employer. He has to be alert to the possibility of inadvertent disclosure of any information outside the employing organization. However, in view of the disclosure requirement by law, CAP had to divulge information documents as evidence in course of legal proceeding. Whether CAP has violated any principle governing professional ethics in this case. Which principles are they talking about? Which principles they are talking about? OIPCC is wrong. I'll give you 0. Guys, write in the chat which principle are they talking about? Confidentiality. Now, he gave certain information, he disclosed certain information outside the employing organization as required by law. Did he contravene? Did he contravene? No, sir, it is an exception. So, you write confidential theory, exception required by law or permitted by client or employer. In the above case, CAP whole story you will write. Then conclusion, CAP has not violated any fundamental principle of confidentiality governing professional ethics in this case. Finished. 4 mark ka answer, you will get 3, 3.5. Understood? September ka paper 6 marks, 4 plus 2 MCQ. It's not how much we should write. Whatever is the content, that much only will write. Even if it is 3 lines, you will write that much only. If you write more, you will not get more marks, you will get more attempt. More attempt. 3 mark का answer. Now if it's a 3 mark answer here, if you see, you don't have to write anything, you just have to write the principle. So it's one word. ICI expects quality, do not quantity. First, a professional accountant is expected to comply with the fundamental principles of ethics at all times. Explain which fundamental principles governing ethics is violated in the following situation. I want everybody to write, even if it's wrong, it's okay. First one, a professional accountant is in practice accepted the appointment as the auditor of a firm in which his sister is a partner. My relationship, sister is a partner. Which principle getting compromise? Oh, objectivity. Correct? Relationship, biasness, undue influence. Sister is there, na? Biasness. A chartered account practice was approached by his friend to seek some insider information for the company, which was a client of the chartered accountant. He could not refuse his friend's request. Seek some insider information. Seek some. Answer is only one. See, understand Jal Sananda. Again, I am telling you, writing more will not give you more marks. It will give you more attempt. You are giving some confidential information. Confidentiality. Chartered account practice failed to inform his client about the change in laws applicable to his client. There was a law ka change. He forgot. I was not updated. I forgot. I forgot to inform you. Professional competence. Let's check objectivity, competence, confidentiality, professional competence. ठीक है? OCC as per our code. May 24 suggested. Where is May 24 suggested? Basically, answer is right. How to present this answer? Only one line. Principle of objectivity is compromised or is violated. You define objectivity. Principle of confidentiality is compromised or violated. You explain confidentiality. Professional competence you explain and then you write whatever notes we have written the definition. You write the definition. In the above case, he has contravened principle of professional competence. Okay, I'll show you the answer. But have you got the confidence, guys? Let's see in the latest paper what has come. Wow, 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 wow. Four mark answer. You answer. First one. First one. Was diligently what you saw? Diligently is what? Professional competence. Professional competence, correct. A professional accountant shall not knowingly be associated with a report where he believes this line was written materially misstated, false or misleading. This line we have read, written. Integrity. Integrity. 4 marks. Now you tell me. Now, how about the notes? Tell me. 1 second, huh? Super, you getting confidence now? Uh, I'll just check May 24 का suggested. Just give me 1 minute. The second one is integrity. In the Inter Jan 25 का question, this exact line we have written. If it contains any material mission, that means you are talking about false statements. You are lying. Lying को opposite honesty. Honesty is basically your integrity. The question of what are the types of fundamental principles. I see. Please check objectivity, confidentiality, professional competence and due care. Objectivity, confidentiality, professional competence and due care. Definition and the answer. Correct? Full correct. Now you got the confidence? Next. Next are called as what are the threats to the professional accountants? What are the threats to independence to professional accountants? Okay. So I'll just give the intro of this. We will not do it in deep right now. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Now it says basically your sorry. So it talks about the threats to independence. So generally we have to be independent. But our institute says, our ethics says that there are certain things where which can affect your independence. Okay, those threats are basically irafi. What it is irafi. What it is irafi. What it is irafi. So irafi means what? Self interest threat, self review threat, A advocacy threat, F familiarity threat, I intimidation threat. Again we do I interest threat, R review threat, A advocacy threat, F familiarity threat, I intimidation threat. Review, advocacy, interest, review, advocacy, familiarity, intimidation threat. Okay. Now we are not saying it will affect your independence. It may affect your independence. We are not saying that it will affect your independence. It may affect your independence. Okay. Now let's have a background of it. What exactly is gonna be. So OIPCC and IRAFI, both are repetitive question in all the attempts. They have asked in May, September, Jan also. In all the 3 attempts they have asked. So you can't skip these concepts. Okay. Now Interest. Now you tell me guys, as per your knowledge, interest means what basically? Interest means what? Benefit, where some greed is there. Now sir, greed basically means what? Like for example, if I am earning 100 rupees, okay, as a chartered accountant, my audit fees 80 rupees is coming only from Reliance. My 80 rupees is only coming from Reliance. So out of 100 rupees, my maximum income, boss, my maximum income is coming from where? Reliance. Correct? So if it is coming from Reliance, sir, so Reliance is my major client. Even if Reliance is doing some fraud, look at my face and tell me, will I ever complain about Reliance to public? Tell me. Will I ever complain it? Yes or no? No, sir. So it is which thread? Interest. My interest is there now because my dependence is there on the fees. It is my interest. So I'm just giving you a brief right now. We'll discuss it in tomorrow's class. Interest. R. Self-review. Self-review thread. Now review basically means when we are auditing, okay. We were about to give the opinion. When we were giving the opinion, okay, Santosh came to me and said, sir, what is the opinion of Reliance? I said, my friend, as per me, adverse opinion is there. So Santosh says to me, sir, listen now. I said, what? Sir, can you make it too clean? I said, why? Sir, actually I was working in Reliance and I have left that company and I have started practicing with you. My gratuity ka money is pending. My bonus ka money is pending there. Now if you give adverse, he will not give me money. So in my engagement team, when I was giving the opinion, somebody stopped me. It is affecting my independence. It is called as which thread, guys? Review thread. Which thread it is? It is, guys, review thread. Sir, A, advocacy thread. Advo. Now anybody, any idea what can be an advocacy thread? Advocacy. Anybody? Sir, legal advice? No. Threat by advocate? No. Wrong. Pritika, wrong. So I'll explain advocacy what it is. It is basically advice. Advocacy, advice, giving advice. Now, what does this mean, sir? Now, advocacy threat, wrong advices. I got a call from Mukesh Amma in the morning. Okay, AB sir. I said, what? You have a class? I said, yeah, I have a class. Which batch, sir? Batch B and F, sir. Okay. So when you're taking class, tell everybody to buy my shares. I said, Mukesh sir, I know I am your auditor, and you have been doing fraud in the company. I will not tell my students ethics, morals, principles, correct? I will not tell because they trust me. And if I tell them to buy and they buy the shares, when you buy the shares, the price rises, right? Buying happen, economics. And eventually what will you do? Fraud has happened and then you will sell and you will go. Ultimately my students will suffer loss. I will not do this. Now, Mukesh Ambani says, AB sir, if you don't do this now, we will remove you from my auditorship. Now I started telling to everybody, boss, buy Reliance ka share. I am advocating, correct Roshan, you are advocating, you are becoming client ka advocate. I am poaching my client. I know he is doing wrong things, but my independence is getting affected. It is which thread, guys? It is advocacy thread. Which thread it is, guys? It is advocacy thread. Which thread? Advocacy thread. Understood? Advocacy thread. Giving wrong advices. Next, F. Familiarity thread. Sir, familiarity means personal relationship. Familiarity. Knowing it, okay? Now imagine Roshan is my friend. Can I audit Roshan ka company? Can I audit Roshan ka company? No, sir. Why, sir? Familiarity threat. I was auditing Reliance Industries. As per me, yes, Pritika, yes. Familiarity is basically, I was auditing Reliance Industries, okay? Now, when I was auditing Reliance Industries, I came to know that the opinion is adverse. I went to the management. Management, I'm giving adverse opinion. So management says, Acha, AB sir, why adverse? Give clean na. I said, no, 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 no. Morals, principles, ethics, I will not give. Okay. So they say, sir, do one thing. You take one iPhone, one TB, gold collection. I said, no, no, no. Morals, ethics, principles. Okay. So for baby ma'am also, gold collection. One TB. No, 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 no. Ethics, moral, principles. Okay, sir. One Switzerland ka trip, business class, 15 days, sponsored by us. Give the report. I'll give clean opinion. So I am accepting gift from the client to change the opinion. So my independence is getting affected. Which threat it is, guys? Which threat? Familiarity threat. Which threat, guys? It is familiarity threat. So basically, if you accept gifts from the client, it is called familiarity threat. Okay. Intimidation threat. Sir, intimidation means threat. Basically, blackmailing. Basically, what it is blackmailing, intimidation. Now, what does intimidation means? Listen. Last point, then I'm leaving you. Intimidation. I was in my office. Two goons, the gundas, rowdies, they came to my office. Where is AB sir? Where is AB sir? Where is AB sir? I said, I am also searching. If you also find, let me know where is AB sir. So one of them said, hey, you are AB sir. We saw you on YouTube. Your lecture. Yeah, yeah, auditor. Yeah, 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 yeah. So they holded me. Sit down. Sit down. I said, what is the opinion of Reliance? I said, adverse. They slapped me. Change the opinion. I changed it to qualified. What is qualified opinion? I'll teach you in the next class, okay? Again, they slapped me. Year 2 to black became, okay? I said, why are you slapping me again and again? Why? Why are you slapping me? We want clean opinion. We want clean opinion. I said, no, 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 no. I teach to my students moral, ethics, principles. No, 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 no. So those rowdy says, listen, AB sir, listen to us, okay? If you don't do it, na, we will leak all your video on internet. We will make it viral. Video, MMS. Oh, they are leaking my video. They are threatening me. It is which threat? Intimidation threat. Like on your personal life, they are threatening you. It is called which threat? Intimidation threat. Evi sir, we will kidnap your both the sons. I have two sons, okay? Santa and Banta. We will kidnap both your sons. Intimidation threat. Which threat it is, guys? Intimidation threat. So we have 5 kinds of threat: interest, review, advocacy, familiarity, intimidation. Interest, review, advocacy, familiarity, intimidation. Understood 5 threats? I have not taught in depth right now. We'll be doing it in the next class. But have you understood the background of all the threats? Mahesh, I will teach you in depth because I have just given an overview of it. Examples are there. Examples are there. We'll be doing it tomorrow. Okay? So tomorrow 8 same time around 8:35, 8:40 we meet. Until 10 o'clock I'll check the class. Okay? Bye guys. Take care and join. Aim for a rank or 70 plus, which is earlier. We meet in the next class. Bye. Thank you. Okay. So my first threat is basically interest rate. So wherever is my interest, wherever is my interest, it is my interest rate. So what are the examples here? Sir, direct or indirect financial interest is there, loan or guarantee to or from the client, undue dependence on fees, close business relationship with the client, potential employment with the client, contingent fees, okay, for the audit engagement. My fees he will pay, he will not pay, it depends upon all this, okay. So this is my interest rate. Sir, what about the review threat? So it occurs when during a review of any judgment or conclusion reached in the previous audit or non-audit engagement. That means, sir, when I was giving an opinion, at that time I was stopped by somebody. So when I was giving an opinion and I was stopped by somebody, it was like, it is called a review threat. So this we understand by an example. So I had given you an example yesterday that imagine Muhammad was the guy, he's my partner now. I was giving opinion on Reliance. So he asked me, sir, what opinion it is? I said it is adverse. He says me, sir, can you make it to clean? Can you make it to clean opinion? I said, why? Sir, actually prior to joining your firm, I was working with Reliance, as you know it. And if we give adverse opinion, Mukesh will get angry. He will not give me my balance salary. He will not give me my gratuity money. He will not give me my bonus. So during my review, I was stopped. So when the auditor recently been a director or a senior officer of the company, he is stopping me to give the opinion. It is called as review threat. Review. When the auditor performs services that are subject matters of the audit, when auditor performs services that are subject matter of audit, like for example stock audit. If I am the auditor of a client, I can do stock audit also. If I am a star auditor of a client, I can do stock audit also. Now there was a problem in stock audit. So if I report that stock audit, he will take my audit, he will take my stat audit. So I'm shut. So when I was giving the opinion, I came to know, oh, stock audit, there was a problem. But I can't report here. Why? Because I'm getting money from stock audit also, I'm getting money from here also. So when giving the opinion, I was stopped by the circumstance. What is the circumstance? I was performing a service that is subject matter of audit. Subject matter of audit, I have to give opinion. So it is called as review threat. Interest review. A. Sir, advocacy threat. Sir, advocacy means you are giving advice. You become an advocate of the client. I give an example and Mukesh Ambani tells me, Abhi, tell about my share. So I'm advising, oh, Reliance is amazing, Reliance is amazing. If I don't do that, he will take my audit. So I'm canvassing for the client. I am showing a good picture of my client. Imagine legal case was going on between Reliance and Adani. Reliance told me, okay, Abhi, go and settle with Adani. So I told to Adani, hey, Gotia. Gautam, hey, Gotia. Gautam, amazing, Mukesh is amazing, my friend. I'm telling you. Gotia asked me, who are you? I am the auditor of Reliance. Amazing person is, don't talk anything wrong about him. So you're advising in front of third party about your client. It occurs when the auditor promotes or is perceived to promote. That means it seems like he's promoting a client opinion to a point where people may believe the objective is getting compromised. Now somebody would say, now why auditor you are talking about your client? So it is, I am talking because he will take my audit. So when the auditor becomes a client advocate in litigation and third party disputes, like Adani example, when the auditor deals with the shares of the company, I am promoting the shares in front of you, advising, buy. Advocacy threat. F. Familiarity threat. Sir, familiarity threat basically means when some relation is there. It occurs when the auditor forms some relationship with the client where they end up being too sympathetic to the client interest. Sir, close relative of audit. Now understand, my father's sister is a director in a company. My father's sister is a director in a company. My father's sister. In Hindi, we call as Bua. Bua. Books of accounts. Bua. In Tamil, what do you call father sister? Ate? No. Ate is in Kannada, I think. Ate? Same, what is? Oh. Ate. Atai. Okay. Now, your Atai ka company, people at home, please use your phone. Imagine the person is watching at Atai's house only. Your son is talking about me. Yeah. Imagine your Atai ka company is doing fraud. आता है company doing fraud. You are CA, COP. You tell me, will you report? Tell me, will you report? Will your morals, principles, rules, regulation, ethics can they stop you? आते. Which threat? Familiarity threat. Familiarity threat. Close relative of the audit team working in a senior position in the client का company or former partner, okay, close relative of the audit team working in a senior position in the client company, working in a senior position in the client का company. Like imagine my partner का आते is there or my आते is there. So I will not give adverse opinion, I will give clean opinion only. Former partner of the audit firm, ex-partner, being a director or senior employee of the client. So I relate this example with my ex. So, ex. Boys, you need to answer. My ex is running a company. I became an auditor. They are doing fraud. Boys, you need to answer. She was with me. But then one day she told me, it's not you, it's me. You will find someone better. I said, okay, go away. Your ex ka company is doing a fraud. Will you ever report? Tell me. Whoa. So much rage. Oh my God, so much hatredness. If I would have been in your place, I would have not. Love. Some feeling is still there in the bottom of the heart. Bida Bhai is saying, opportunity. Arre, Valentine Day coming na. You do not know. Understand the chronology. You know, some butterflies happens. Yeah. I know, I know hatredness is there, you want to slap her, I know, even I want to do that. You can understand the feelings, right? But it's okay. Because we are boys, we forget and we forgive. Correct? We forget and we forgive. She has done, it's okay. But we are very good, We will not. So it is which threat? Familiarity threat. It is which threat? Familiarity threat. So same way, my partner was there. Okay, he left us and he's joined a company. He is working there. Okay, so I know him very well. Very nice fellow. Even if they're doing fraud, I would not report because familiarity threat it is. Familiarity. Long association with the auditors. 30-40 years we are the auditor. I know the client from in and out. What one problem? It's okay. I will not report. Then I give this example also, acceptance of gifts and hospitality from the client. iPhone. For baby also iPhone. Foreign ka trip. Business class. Familiarity threat. Okay. Intimidation threat. It occurs with the threat of replacement over a disagreement with the application of accounting principles on threat of reduced fees. I will reduce your fees. I will file a case on you. Client is threatening us. Okay. So, professional accountant being threatened with the litigation. Remember that MMS we will declare, we will leak your MMS, right? So, these are my 5 threats. So, basis the examples, it is easy to understand. In the module also, they have explained it by examples only. The code is IRAFI. Interest, review, advocacy, familiarity, intimidation. That was one answer. Now, sir, it's connected answer. I'll explain you, then you read both. Then I'll take all your doubts. Sir, what are the safeguards? What it says? Oh, pencil ka charge. I'll charge it later on. You read. What are the safeguards to independence? Sir, I agree there are threats. So, can you reduce the threat to 0? The answer is no. However, you can reduce it to an acceptable level. Okay. So, safeguards are the action that professional accountant take to reduce the threat to an acceptable level. Now, what is the acceptable level? It will depend upon client to client, CA to CA. Okay. Person to person. But you can never make it to 0. You can never make it to 0. Now you tell me, boys, if you are working at a client's place, okay, you are going for audit, Will you put a black color ka glass, okay, black color strip on your eyes and not see anybody and just do the work? You will go like this, do the work, come back. There are the accounting department, the female sitting. Will you not talk to them? Tell me. Tell me, tell me. So definitely we will talk, na, right? So you cannot make it to zero. When you talk, you start talking, you start chatting, chatting is a friend, friends a friendship, friendship is a relationship. Obviously, we try to create a thread. So you reduce it to an acceptable level. Now see, for example, my father-in-law ka company is a father-in-law company. As per law, I am allowed to do the audit, but as per ethics, it's not, right? Fine. I will not go, na. I will not go. A partner can go and do the audit. Na. I will not check the data. I will not check. Imagine, I am not sending my partner also. So we will go and do the audit, we'll come back and we will ask a third person to give the opinion. To give the opinion. So it says for public to have confidence in the quality of audit, the auditor should always be independent and of the entities that they are auditing. You have to be independent. Before taking any work, he should consider whether it involves any threat to its independence. If such threat exists, he should either disassociate from the task. He should disassociate from the task, or what will you do? So either you don't accept it, either you don't accept it, or what will you do? Either you don't accept the audit, or you eliminate the threat or reduce it to an acceptable level, or you eliminate the threat. Either you don't accept the audit or you eliminate the threat only. Like for example, my one of my partner or maybe one of my article was having interest in the client. So I will remove him from articleship only, or I will remove him as a partner only. So either you don't accept the client, or you eliminate the threat, or you reduce it to an acceptable level. If the auditor is unable to implement adequate safeguard, he should not accept the audit. He should not accept the audit. So threat wala answer and the safeguards both are important. Like OIPCC, IRAFI and safeguards, all three are connected. ICA have asked and they will be asking again and again because those are basic principles of an auditor. Okay, ICA will definitely ask you all this. Cool. So you'll read from the screen. Question 5 and 6. Whatever doubt is there, you put it in the chat. I will reply together. Okay. Whatever doubt it is. Okay, I'll take doubts one by one, whatever it is. Okay, company cannot do the audit. It is written in disqualification of the order 141 subsection 3. The first disqualification is body corporate. A company cannot do the audit. That's the reason of CA can form either proprietorship firm or partnership firm, including LLP. LLP was a body corporate, but then they have excluded it. You will learn in your law. Your law teacher will teach you. Okay. Auditor deals with the shares of the companies interested. How advocacy? Dealing in share basically, I can't buy shares because I'm not allowed to, because as per company secretary it's not allowed. I am advocating, that means I'm promoting the shares of the company. Boss, amazing company, buy, invest. I am advising people, I'm canvassing my client. That is intimidation, that is your advocacy threat. Long association means I know the client like in 30-40 years. Reliance ka auditor was Bombay ka firm Chaturvedi and Shah. 34 years they were the auditor. So obviously it's a 34 months you must have interacted any point of time with the client. Some relation must have built up. So it's a familiarity threat. Intimidation and threat is basically they are threatening you either with the litigation, or we will reduce your fees, or we will remove you. That is intimidation threat. I give an example of my MMS getting leaked. They will remove me. That is intimidation threat. Notes I have just sent to Vinod. If you know Vinod by any chance, he's the batch in charge. I have sent him the new notes. You can take it from there. Okay. You don't have to read ISM for my, at least for my subjects. This notes, copy paste in the exam, you'll get marks. We know I have just sent you. Okay. I hope everybody's doubt is clear now. Okay. Next answer. My next answer says explain professional skepticism. Okay, 1 second. Just give me 1 minute. I'll just charge the pencil. So hi guys, how are you? Let's talk 2 minutes. How are you? How's everything at your place? Are you guys studying? What lecture do you have tomorrow? Accounts and DT. Nice. For you have FM and accounts. Okay, okay. Who's taking FM for you? Sorry. Tomorrow we don't have a class. We'll have a class next week now. Same Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8:30 to 10. Oh, hurry in, sir. Right, right. Very senior person. We'll have probably only on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday we'll not have a class. Is there any chance you can take face to face? No, my friend. It's very difficult for your attempt. Very difficult. I just finished batch A. It could have been a little chance also I could have taken, but it's very difficult. I wanted to, I wish to, but timing is the issue. I'm sorry. But still I'm giving my best, like the way I am. Only 10% difference is that the way, the examples, the stories, okay, whatever it is, I'm putting my best to you. Okay, so all those people who are appearing for how do you know Hariharan sir? I mean, we faculties know each other. When I had come to Chennai, I have met him. So all those people who are appearing for Saranya, I have given to Vinod, just messaged him. Okay, so you can take from him. He will be sharing in the group. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Team girls doing time pass. Where were you since so many days? Team girls. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about something here. Listen. So all those people who are appearing for May 25, okay, understand, put your best shot, give your best efforts, and people who are appearing for September also, give your best efforts. Like put it like when you gamble, you put all the stake together. Either it is win or either it's lose. There's nothing in between. So when you're studying, make sure you switch off your phone, put it on, not even silent, switch it off, okay? Be honest to yourself whenever you're studying. Be absolutely honest. If you don't want to study today, it's okay. Take a break, but study for the next day. Next day, put more efforts. If I plan to study 6 hours a day, like 6 hours a day, I'll do my self study. I'm not talking about tuitions. I'm not talking about video lectures. I'm not talking about the class. Okay. But I'm talking about your self study. So whenever you're planning to study, today if you want to take a break, have coffee, meet your friends, roam around here and there. But the next day, put 2 hours extra. Next day, put 2 hours extra. Next day, put 2 hours extra. Divide that 6 hours. Okay. But take a break in between. It's absolutely okay. One day we can't do wonders. Like Rome was not built in a day. Remember that. Okay. But slowly and steadily, push yourself. If you start a day to day, like 2 hours self study, it's okay. Slowly 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours, 4.5 hours, 5.5 hours, 8 hours. Someday it will happen. Okay. I start my day at 6 a.m. 7 to 1 I have a class. 2 to 8:30 I have a class. I rush from the class. I come to your class 8:30 to 10. 10, 5, 10, 10 I will have my office meeting for just 10 minutes to discuss what has happened today. I get free at 10:30. It's all about your thought process, the efforts you want to put. And it's been because I got a call from the management that I am supposed to take this because some of the other issues which you may aware or you are not aware about it. I said I'll give my best. The energy what I have at 7 a.m. the same energy is at today at 8:30 p.m. also. And it's not the same subject what I'm teaching. First 5 hours, 6 hours of a day I'm taking Inter Law. 2 to 8:30 we have final audit batch going on right now, and 8:30 to 9 I'm doing Inter Audit. Understand the difference, understand the mindset. Different level of students, different mode. It's all about your thought process. Because I cannot compromise with any of these batches because I am dealing with the future of my future chartered accountants. If you think you are physically tired, how it is possible you are tired? Look up to your father. Just look up to your father. He is the best inspiration. Morning 7, 8, 9 a.m. whatever time he goes. Evening he comes every day, Monday to Saturday. Correct? Every day. But still he don't complain. He don't complain. What is your job? To go to class, come back and study. That is only your job. You don't lift any goods. You don't have to use your brain. Correct? So whenever you are demotivated, you are down, you are frustrated and you are confused like what to do, turn behind, look behind, you will see the most two beautiful people on this earth. That's your mom and dad. They are putting lot of efforts. Like people I know in Chennai, when you have come to our class, okay, you come, majority of you are staying in hostel, correct? Or PG. That means you do not belong to Chennai, you do not belong to a metro city. You come from tier 2 or tier 3 city, right? You know the difficult life there, the struggle your parents have been doing. Maybe your parents are uneducated, right? They have not studied. So it was not their fault. Maybe the situation at that time was very different. But you should be grateful, you should be thankful to them that they are giving you the best education. And trust me, the fees is not less, it's very big amount. I came to know that you have paid 85,000 rupees here. Plus then the hostel ka fees, the PG ka fees, every day you eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee. Expenses are there, right? You are not earning. Maybe your father is earning, your brother or sister, somebody is earning at home, right? You are chilling in life. So guys, enjoy the journey. Enjoy to the fullest in the class. Laugh, talk, okay, make joke around. Do everything. But when somebody is teaching, your teacher, your professor is teaching, concentrate and study. He has asked you to do self-study, concentrate and study. When you are at home, hostel, PG, even for like 30 minutes, concentrate and study. Your roommate or your friend may be not studying. It's okay. His father is super rich. Even if he skepticism, it's okay. But we come from a normal middle class family. No? My father is not that rich. He will not pay fees again. So realize this fact. The sooner you realize this fact, guys, trust me, you will clear. You will clear. So it's a humble request. See, I am putting my best efforts because I don't want you to delay it. Because if I delay, your self-study period will be delayed. So I said it's okay. 3 days in a week, I need to work more hard. I will work hard. So 8:30 I leave that batch. I rush to where I am staying right now. I rush. I switch on my laptop. Quickly I join your batch. And trust me, the same level of energy. If you can see my any videos, ask batch A people, any video on YouTube, anywhere you see it is the same level of energy. So believe on yourself that you can do it. Tell to yourself, I can do it. Even a person who has scored 55-60% in 10th, 12th BCom, he can be a chartered accountant. A person who has scored 90% in 12th, 90% in BCom, he can be a failure also. It's all about the efforts at home. I have 2 students from our academy only. Every day 4:30 to 4:45 in between, they message me, sir, good morning, started studying. Imagine every day, it's been like 1 month, every day they are messaging me, 4:30 am, sir, started studying. So I don't reply to them, I just see their messages. I feel so proud. Imagine 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock you have a class, right? So 4:30 to 6:30, probably 7 o'clock till, they must be studying every day. 8:30 they come to the class because classes are going on. I know the fact that 8:30 to 6 you have a class. Understand, people are putting efforts silently. They don't have to show it off. Someone from your group, your friend, they must be doing time pass with you. You think he's doing time pass? No. He is going home and studying because he know the difficult life. He know the struggle of his parents, he or she. So guys, believe on yourself and promise me that you will do it. I love you guys taking to Taj. It's okay. If you get 70 plus, I'll take you Taj, but I want 70 plus. Even if I have not seen you, even we have not been connected physically, but you are my student. I want you to get 70. Okay? Promise? Great. Now, next answer. Great. Professional skepticism. What it is? Professional skepticism. Professional skepticism means basically what? Questioning mind. So why like this? Why like that? Why did you purchase from here? Why not there? Why this much tax? Why this much stamp duty? Why? Questioning mind. Auditor, you always have to have a questioning mind. Every time you need to have a questioning mind. Why? Sir, you need to ask, they will answer. So it refers to the attitude that includes a questioning mind, being alert to the condition that may indicate a possible misstatement of fraud or error. A possible misstatement of a fraud or error. So FS may be misstated either due to fraud or error. Then, sir, he should maintain professional skepticism at the start of the audit or the end of the audit. He should maintain professional skepticism throughout the audit. Start also, end also, during also, right? He should remain alert forever. He should maintain professional skepticism throughout the audit. Again, it is an MCQ they have asked long back. Now, professional skepticism includes being alert to what? Audit evidence that contradicts other audit evidence obtained. Audit evidence that contradicts other audit evidence. Now imagine I got one sales ka invoice. Sales ka invoice mein they have GST. 100 rupee ka invoice was there, 18 rupees is the GST. They have made sales, 18 rupees GST. So 18 rupees GST they have collected. So they need to, there is no set off, okay, there is no ITC available, so they must be paying 18 rupees GST. I opened the bank statement. I saw only 9 rupees GST is paid. I verified on the GST ka portal, 9 rupees GST paid. Now you tell me, sales invoice shows 18 rupees GST collected. There is no ITC. There is no other bill for the current year. So ideally you are supposed to pay 18 rupees to the department. Here you are paid 19 rupees. Will it give you any alert of some mistake? Will it give you any alert of any mistake, guys? Correct? Either it is an error. See, I am not saying it's a fraud. It may be a fraud, it may be an intentional thing, or it may be an unintentional thing also, no? So you are questioning, why sir, why sir, why? So the audit evidence that contradicts other audit evidence obtained. So whatever evidence you have obtained, it is contradicting the other audit evidence. One more example. You went for inventory ka verification. So when you go for inventory ka verification, you take with you inventory ka register, stock register. Stock register shows 1000 units. 1000 units. Now I went for stock count. I asked the warehouse keeper. So management ka the ledger, the book says 1000 units. So ideally there should be 1000 units only. And the register kept by the warehouse keeper, it should also show 1000 units. The client ka book is saying 1000 unit. The warehouse register ka books is saying 980 units. Client ka books, that means the head office, I can see the ledger, they say 1000 units are there in my warehouse. I went to the warehouse. The warehouse keeper ka book says, sir, only 980 units are there with me. That means Daya. You must have seen CID, Daya. Contradict means it differs. It's challenging. 20 units is gone. So there's a misstatement. So it could be error also, it could be fraud also. Understood? Audit evidence that contradicts other audit evidence obtained. Number 2. Information that questions the reliability of documents. I asked them, give me the hard copy of invoice. Hard copy means physical copy. They are saying, sir, we will give you soft copy. Now guys, you tell me, can soft copy be edited? Obviously, there are a lot of PDF editors. There are a lot of PDF editor software now. I can edit anything. I can edit the date, the particle name, anything. So it says information that questions the reliability of documents. I am asking them physical copy. They are giving me soft copy. There is some mistake. Conditions that may indicate possible fraud. Conditions basically means situations, okay? Like for example, if I am asking them, okay sir, I want to visit your factory. No sir, you can't go to factory. I said okay. I want to speak to your accountant, your tax manager. No, you can't speak. The senior management is restricting me. Okay, one thing I can understand. Two things I can understand. Whatever I am saying, they are asking me not to do it. Why? Daya, there is some mistake. Conditions that may indicate possible fraud. Then, next, circumstance that suggests the need for more audit procedure. More procedures. Okay. Now imagine, if our client has a sweet shop, during Diwali period, the sales will be increasing or falling? Sweet shop. Increasing. So the sales is increasing, so that means the data will also be increasing. The production will also be increasing. The marketing expense will also be increased, correct? Now they have done marketing expense of 1 crore rupees. Sales 50 lakhs only. Uri Baba! 1 crore ka marketing expense, 50 lakh ka sales. And they are showing 40 lakhs as debtors. Wow, that means only 10 lakh you got the money and 40 lakh you gave it on credit. Uri Baba, Daya, accounts teacher have taught you. Marketing expense increasing, sales increase. Ideally data should be less, but yeah, if there are more sales, there's a possibility that data can also be more. Here the marketing expense is high, but the sales is very low. That means Daya, there is some problem. We need to perform more procedures. You will inquire with the management, sir, why this is happening. You will ask with the marketing team. You will check the production. You will take confirmation from the data. Now you will perform more procedures. It is necessary to the critical assessment of the audit evidence. So you have to be very having a questioning mind. You can't directly rely on that. You have to always doubt, create a doubt, ask a doubt, get the doubt clear, then only you should proceed further. So it is necessary for the critical assessment of the audit evidence. So professional skepticism, again, very repetitive question, very repetitive, important question. Explain professional skepticism, 3 mark ka 4 mark ka answer. It is basically questioning mind. Then sir, the work of the auditor is not investigating. We are not investigating it. I gave reasonable assurance. I am reliable for the opinion. So to give opinion, I need to ask the doubt. How can I directly trust and write it? I need to ask them, no? So it is not against professional skepticism. Next, independence of auditor. So auditor should be independent at the start of the audit, during the audit, or end of the audit. Tell me. Throughout the audit. So professional skepticism, integrity, independence are the essential characteristics of the accountancy profession. Like these are the basic principles. Independence implies that the judgment of a person is not subordinate. Judgment of the person is not subordinate to the wishes or the direction of another person who might have engaged or to his own self-interest. Who might have engaged in or to his own self-interest. What does this mean? That means whatever judgment auditor you are framing, it is not getting influenced by anybody. Anybody means anybody. Now imagine I wanted to give adverse opinion. Adverse opinion. That means there is a lot of problem in the company. If I want to give adverse opinion, there are a lot of problems in the company. Now, if I ask the management, I am giving adverse opinion. Obviously, the management will say, no, don't give, right? But I am independent. As per my judgment, it is coming adverse. I will give adverse opinion. Now, somebody told me, sir, your fees is pending, na? I said, yeah, because I have not given my audit report. The time I give my audit report, then only they will give me fees. Sir, what if they don't give you? You tell me, the fees will definitely come from the client. It is not my interest set. It is not my interest set. Obviously, when we work, we'll charge fees. Now, you tell me, can that fees ka factor influence your decision? That because my fees is still pending, I should give clean opinion. Can it influence it? No. Everybody, see everybody, all the CAs, first they will finish the work, then only they will get the fees, correct? Who will give without doing the work? Correct? So it is very much clear, it says that nobody should influence the decision of the auditor. Auditor is basically Raja, he is the king. I, me, myself, I will come on my time, I will go on my time. Whatever is my heart says, I will give the opinion. Okay, it should not be getting influence. Okay, it should not be getting influence. Imagine Nelson, he fell in love with a client ka daughter. Nelson, remember, Valentine's Day coming. Oyo booking. Whatever she gives you, whatever means whatever. People at home, please use your phone. Whatever means whatever. We have love day, kiss day, hug day. Then Valentine Day, 4. Teddy Day, 5th. Promise Day, 6th. One more day is there, okay. Whatever day she is with you, remember, the opinion has to be whatever your heart says. If it is adverse, it is adverse. You enjoy, but it should not influence your decision. I am not saying to don't enjoy, but don't influence morals, ethics, principles. Okay? Now, There are two interlinked perspectives of the independence of the auditor. There are two interlinked perspectives of the independence of the auditor. It says independence of mind and independence in appearance. Boys, behave yourself. Okay. We have pogo kids also. Pogo kids means a kid who is basically a kid only. People who are less than 18 years. Anybody in the class who's less than 18 years? Anybody? Minor? Anybody minor? Nope. Anirudh. Anirudh is minor. Oh. He will become big. Independence of mind, independence in appearance. So auditor should be independent both ways. He should look like independent also. He should be from his mind also. He should be from his mind also. Independence in appearance also, independence in mind also. Independence in appearance also, independence in mind also. Now what is independence in mind and independence in appearance? Listen. Now very simple example I will give. CAAB auditing father-in-law का company. As per law, allowed or not allowed? As per law, allowed or not allowed? Sir, allowed. So you look like that you are independent. Correct? You are independent. As per law, it is allowed. Because there is no law which prohibits this. But you tell me, if the opinion is adverse, will I ever give that opinion to the father-in-law ka company? No, sir. No, sir. So you were independent in appearance, you look like you were independence. But from mind, you are not independent. Ideally, the auditor should be independent in appearance. He should look like independent, and through mind also he should be independent. That is independence in appearance and independence in mind. Okay. One more example. CA Anirudh. He was auditing Reliance Industries Limited. Now Anirudh and Reliance have no relationship. Independent. Now I am a third person. I was just checking who's the auditor. I saw Anirudh is the auditor and Reliance is the client. No relation. So to me, to a third party, like two people to like us. Does Anirudh look like independent? Does Anirudh look like independent? Independent. Yes, sir. He is independent. Na? He looks like to me as an independent person. There is no relationship. So he looks like me. That means he is independent in appearance. He is independent in appearance. Now, when he was doing the audit, he was very professional, following OIPCC, and he was doing the audit correctly. Very rare conversation with Mukesh Ambani, very rare. He was very clear, I'll go, I'll do my work and I'll come back. So he was independent in appearance also, he was looking like independent, and he was independent in mind also. He was independent in mind also. Because no decision, because he was not interacting. He did his work, he found out some fraud, he reported the fraud. So he was independent in appearance also and independence in mind also. One more example. Anirudh was not having any relationship with Reliance. So Reliance appointed him as the auditor. So to a third person, no monetary transaction, no shares, no loan, no relative, nothing. So you tell me, if there is no relationship, does Anirudh look like independence in appearance? Tell me. Yes, sir. But he got into a relationship with a girl. The girl was the daughter of the director of the client. He was independent in appearance, but you tell me, he got into relationship. So outsider ko is looking like it because he's in appearance. It is in appearance now because there is no relationship. But see, there is no monetary relationship. There is no hardcore relationship. There is no official relationship. Love. And love is blind, my friend. Love is blind. So he was independent in appearance. But you tell me, is he independent in mind? No. Because in mind, if I give adverse opinion, how will I take her? Mind. So auditor should look like also independent through physical, I mean through for the third party and via mind also. Via mind also, okay. So the state of mind that permits the provision of an opinion without being affected by influence, allowing an individual to act with integrity, objectivity and professional skepticism. So we relate this with an Anirudh example. Anirudh's state of mind that permits the provision of an opinion without being affected by the girl, without affecting a girl ka influence, allowing Anirudh to act with integrity, objectivity and professional skepticism. Okay, so then he is independent. Avoidance of facts and circumstances are so significant that a reasonable third party, having knowledge of all relevant information, would conclude that the firm or a member of assurance team's objectivity, integrity or professional skepticism had been compromised. Like imagine if I audit my father ka company or if my relative ka company, third person knows that they are my relative. So I would not look like independent there. Na? I would not look like independent there. So it will compromise. The third party having knowledge about the relevant information would conclude, he will say that the firm or a member, they are not independent, there is a relation, I can see that there is a relationship. There is independence of facts. Independence of order should not only exist in fact, but it should also appear in all reasonable personality. It should not only be in appearance, but also in mind also. Independence is dependent on the state of mind and a person ka character and is very subjective matter, right? So imagine if he is in relationship with somebody there, he can do independent audit also. I mean, he can be independent there also. He can write correct things also. But third person will say, sir, he's in relationship now. So it is subjective. There are CAs who are very like me, who are very professional, even though we have a relation. I will do my duty, integrity, ethics. I have taught my students. I also follow that. Therefore, CAs should make that they are independent in all respects before accepting any engagement. So you have to be independent in appearance also and via mind also. Okay. Read both the answers. Then if there's any doubt, message in the chat. Skepticism and independence in appearance and independence in mind. Read. Done. Contradict means opposite. Evidence is saying something else, this evidence is something else. It's contradicting. I love my India, but India is this, India is that, India is bad. So you're contradicting a statement. Question 7, question 7, last point. Question 7, last point. It is necessary to the critical assessment of audit evidence. Whatever, see, we give opinion on the basis of evidence. So when I'm checking the evidence, like vouchers are there, sales bills is there, bank statement is there. Bank statement is there giving me PDFs. They can be morphed also, somebody can edit it. So I always have to have a questioning mind. Okay. Understood? So this was one part of the chapter what we have done about ethics. The other part of the chapters are the standards. So we have two standards here, 210 and 220 that we're going to do in the next class. Okay, because standards you will not understand right now, we will be doing in the next class. Okay, but hold on, before we end, let's do this question from Jan 25 का paper. You need to identify the threats. We are in Jan 25 का paper, Jan 25. Even if it is wrong, it's okay. You need to answer one by one. Let's discuss one by one. CAH is a managing partner of HK & Co, a CA firm having registered office at Delhi with the annual task of reviewing whether any threat to independence is observed. So when you see threat to independence, you should know, your brain should start processing. We had done a code. Guys, what was the code for threats? Threats to independence. What was the code? Sir, Irafi. CAH noted the following observation received from the staff and partners of the firm. So this, they have given the story here. Okay, story. You are requested to help CAH in classifying the type of threat to independence in each of the above observation received from staff and partners of the firm. 3 mark. So there are 6 questions, that means 0.5 marks. Every point is here. You need to identify threats. In such threat, if such threat exists, what should the auditor do? You tell me what will be this answer. It came for 2 marks. If the threat is there, what you should do? What you should do? What answer you will write? If the threat is there, what you should do? Safeguard wala answer. Either you will not accept the engagement, disassociate from the task, dissociate from the engagement, eliminate the task, eliminate the threat, or reduce you to an acceptable level. Basically safeguard wala answer. So 2 mark ka safeguard wala answer, 3 mark ka threat wala answer, 5 mark it came, 5 mark. And yesterday we did 4 mark, 9 mark का question. OIPCC वाले we did ना yesterday, 4 mark, 5 mark का threat की. Now let's identify one by one threat. Remember the examples. Pencil not working. I will by heart it. Okay. CAJ, the partner of the firm, performs stat audit as well as non-stat audit engagement. Non-stat engagement. Stat as well as non-stat engagement for Messrs Takeaway Private Limited. Which threat it is? I am the stat auditor also. I am doing one more engagement also. Stat auditor also, one more engagement also. 2. I have given you the example. 2 engagement you are doing. Because of the second engagement, somebody will stop me. Very good. Whoa. Review threat. Which threat it is? Review threat. Amazing. 0.5 done. You just have to write it is a review threat. Okay. CM, the partner of the firm who has an income tax audit for the Happy and Associate, wherein CM has material significant indirect financial interest. Hint. Financial money ka thing. Self-interest threat. Question में there's a hint. Self-interest threat. Remember my honeymoon, my Switzerland trip. The cost of air travel and stay accommodation of family members of audit team for audit of Chennai was borne by the client stationed at Chennai. My not, my family ka. My family ka. Umbrella, how can it be intimidation threat? Intimidation is like basically threatening somebody. Which threat it is? Familiarity threat, something, familiarity threat. See, people can write interest also, almost similar to interest and family, both similar, but they are specifically written, na? Accepting gifts, hospitality from the client. Familiarity threat. 1 second. Na? Apology. Next. One of the client Chalk Limited threatened to replace them as auditor because the audit team insisted to make provision for expected credit loss which the company was not willing. Threatened. Intimidation threat. Very good. And the partner of the firm who audited NM Private Limited became arbitrator for dispute. Became arbitrator. Uncle, okay, hold on. Okay. What you are saying? Gautam, what you are saying? Mukesh, what you are saying? What you are saying? Advice, advocacy threat. Amazing. Advocacy threat. CN. This was there. We have read this. CAN accepted the assignment of tax audit on behalf of the firm of TRF. Management agreed to pay him contingent fee for tax audit. You do the audit of stat, we will give you tax audit also, depending on that. It is clearly written in the notes. Self-interest threat. All are right. Wow, what teaching. Now you tell me, now are you getting confidence? We have just done the latest paper of ICI. Whatever is there in the notes, it is exactly same coming in the paper. Same exact things. Believe me guys, you will get all things right. Mugging up is required, ranting is required, ratification is required. You need to cram, I don't know what you call it in English, but you need to remember it. Understood? So we have completed half chapter. We'll complete later in the next class. Okay? Bye. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we will have class. I think Tuesday, Wednesday is there. We'll complete by next Tuesday. This chapter will be over. Okay? Bye guys. Take care.